Welcome again, everybody. Another great track by track donation from Paul Enciso. This one's a good one. It's Celtic Frost, Morbid Tales versus Exodus, Bonded by Blood. Now, I think it was Paul that donated. He wanted me to put Exodus Bonded by Blood, but I forgot what it was, man. Maybe Anthrax or something. And Exodus won the whole thing. It was a complete shutout. Every song off Bonded by Blood beat it. But it ain't gonna be that easy with Morbid Tales. I gotta tell you, man, I think Exodus Bonded by Blood is one of the greatest thrash albums ever. Definitely my favorite Exodus album. I don't think they've even come close to how great this album is. Yeah, I love Tempo of the Damned and some of Fabulous Disaster, but you know, their later stuff, no thanks, man. But whatever. The first album's majestic. Now, Morbid Tales, though, I like even more. I mean, this album's just phenomenal. It's a game changer. It was up there when I discovered Merciful Fate. When I discovered Celtic Frost, it was the same feeling, you know, of when I discovered Merciful Fate, because Merciful Fate was so special and unique and amazing. And same with Celtic Frost. Celtic. They are just unbelievably original, killer, some thrashy stuff. See, they're a little more thrash, and Merciful Fate is a little more traditional, you know? But yeah, Morbid Tales, man. Godly. And my favorite Celtic Frost album as well. Alright. So, and Paul asked me to take out Dance Macabre and act and put in Circle the Tyrants, and he wanted me to add Visual Aggressor at the end against Strike of the Beast. Right on, here we go. Into the Crypt of Rays versus Bonded by Blood. Fucking tough, man. They're both so fucking good. But I gotta go with Celtic Frost, man. Into Crypt of Rays. Man, what, man? Right out the gate. This shit rules. This was the first thing I heard from them. My friend had the cassette. I believe it was a cassette. I just remember hearing this. Somebody had it. And I heard this song and I was like, whoa. And then the rest of the album, I was like, I need to buy this. This was mid-80s, man. This album wasn't old yet. This was before Into the Pandemonium. Because I saw Celtic Frost on the Into the Pandemonium tour, and I already knew the Morbid Tales song. I think I knew Into the Pandemonium as well. But that was it, you know, and then I got the rest later. All right. Next, Visions of Mortality versus Exodus. Gotta go with Exodus, man. The Exodus attack. Fucking awesome song. Total win for Exodus. All right, next, Dethroned Emperor versus, and then there were none. Yeah, this may be the toughest one of the two. I'm going with Celtic Frost. Yep, Dethroned wins. All right, next, Morbid Tales versus Lesson in Violence. Man, they're going back and forth here because I'm giving that to Exodus, man. Lesson in Violence, total win. All right, next, Procreation of the Wicked, maybe my favorite song on here. Yeah, that and Into the Crypts of Rage. I'll have to think about that. Against Metal Command's an awesome song, man. But Celtic Frost wins that. You hear me? Celtic Frost. Whatever happened to Celtic Frost? Could it be that they got lost in the pandemonium, never to be seen again? Yeah, a little backstory on that, what I just did there. For those that don't know, because I know a lot of you cool fuckers here, you know what I was doing. I was singing the song Celtic Frosted Flakes from SOD off their very underrated second album, Bigger Than the Devil. That album rules if you just get past the first two songs. That I didn't like. Man, that Bigger Than the Devil, it starts like, oh, we're Pantera. Man, I'm a Pantera fan. I do love Pantera. But God, do I hate anybody ripping off Pantera. They always do a shitty job. The vibe ain't there, and Jesus Christ, man. You're going to do a Pantera song with Scott Ian, you know? One of the greatest rhythm players ever, but he's no Dimebag soloing, I got to tell you. But anyway, I went off on a tirade there, huh? Metal Command, I'm giving that the Procreation of the Wicked. All right, next. Return to the Eve versus Piranha. I'm giving that to Piranha. And a little side story on the song Piranha. Now, years later, there was this band called Lord Tracy that had the singer of Pantera, Terry Glaze, right? And that album I really like a lot. It's called Stone Deaf in Babylon, something like that. It's an album that has so much diversity, so much different stuff all over it. There's rock, hard rock, and country type tunes. It's just all over the map. The last song on there is a song called Piranha, which is a total thrash song, but it's not Exodus doing it. It's a song Lord Tracy wrote called Piranha. Well, then my band, Thrash and I, we covered Lord Tracy's version of Piranha, and in the middle section of it, we put in the riff of Piranha from Exodus. And there is a video for it on YouTube. Just type in Thrash or Die and Piranha and check it out. I think it kicks ass. And it was a concert staple. We always ended our show with that song because everybody wanted to hear it. And I'll tell you something funny else about that cover song. People thought we wrote it, which we didn't. And, people were like, oh, you're trying to be Exodus, writing a song about Piranha. It was like, you're a jackass. But there was one guy I'll never forget. After we played a gig, he comes up to me and he goes, do you know that piranhas are not saltwater fish? And I'm like, did you know I did? Number one, yes, I knew that. And did you know I didn't write the lyrics? Because the lyrics says, swimming in the deep blue sea, he's after you, he's after me. Piranhas aren't saltwater fish. It's just the moral of the story is people are stupid. All right, I'm giving that to Piranha. Next, Circle the Tyrants. This is where he asked me to remove Dance Macabre and put in Circle of Tyrants. One of the greatest Celtic Frost songs. Going Against No Love, that's an amazing killer song. I'm giving it to Celtic Frost, though. Circle of Tyrants, totally. All right, next, Nocturnal Fear versus Deliver Us to Evil. Now, Nocturnal Fear, man, I love that small, crazy change in the song. It's so insane, so amazing, And I love Deliver Us from Evil, to Evil, but no. I'm giving that to Celtic Frost. Celtic Frost. All right, the last song, Visual Aggressor, he asked me to add so I can put it against Strike of the Beast. Totally, without a doubt, Strike of the Beast. What a epic thrashing ending to a thrashter piece. All right, Paul, this is the final score. And as you can see, Exodus Bonded by Blood is so badass that it refused to get whipped badly. But it got whipped because Morbid Tales fucking owns. Thank you so much, Paul Enciso, for the donation, bro. I hope you enjoyed your track by track as much as I enjoyed doing it. I love both these albums. And I did listen to both back to back today just to make 100% sure. Because usually I don't do that with albums that are in my DNA. But this was one of those rare cases like, nah, I think I gotta do it because they're both so badass. But anyway, Paul, again, thank you, bro. And everybody out there, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. So, stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and smack 'em a gob.